Let's see, what do we got? I'll show you before the vegans show up. We got beef barley soup cooking. Beef barley soup. And it's not an event. And then I've got a tomato zucchini bake. And I'm going to make meatball soup and that Kariba's soup. What's that Kariba's soup? The Italian sausage soup. So that's two more soups I gotta make. The news was last week. What? You were fine before. You were fine before. Why don't you go play in the vent? Well, Newman's not here. Why don't you play in the vent? Do something exciting for us. Maybe Rue will come out and play with you. Newman's missing. I see a feather. He's probably sitting somewhere, enjoying the scenery. Oh, maybe he's in the bathroom. Where is he, Sid? You always know where he is. Where's Newman's? Is he? I was just on a live. I was just on a YouTube live talking about, they were talking about the RCMP. So funny, because that's who Izzy bit an RCMP officer. And I can say it here because I know they follow me on Instagram. You ate at the Olive Garden today. See, Brad always drives by. He's not an Olive Gardener. I'm like, we were out, because our toilet was broken from the trailer, so we took our toilet out to the RV place, and it's like the only Olive Garden in our area, which is like 40-minute drive. I said, Brad, let's go to the Olive Garden. No, let's get Subway. He has to have Subway. We eat Subway. The only takeout we get is Subway. Coco, you be nice to Rue. Coco. You're not intimidated, are you? Coco, you be nice. Oh my goodness. You're terrible. See how happy she is? She just did that? You're having soft ice now. Well, I vowed I'm only having meat and vegetables. Protein and vegetables. I just get too sick from everything. Oh, Condo's here, ready to liven up the show. Gecko Emmy and TikTok has a male Amazon, and the male African Grey are becoming friends. Aww. Coco, quit chasing her away. Remember, you guys are sisters, okay? Thank you, Paula. Little fox. We're in Canada. You're not getting notifications, Marcia? Are you using that exclamation mark notify? Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm eating vegetables. Only vegetables and protein. That's it. Coco's climbing up the, if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see what Coco's doing. Oh my gosh, I had the cutest video today. I was recording and it was the most adorable thing. I was like, I can't wait till I post this tomorrow. Everyone's gonna love it. Guess what? I didn't hit record. Wine. No. If you're on Facebook, you can't see the shenanigans Coco's getting into right now. Did everyone see the cute video? Oh, you're new in the chat? Pedra? I don't think I've seen you chatting in here before. Oh, that's terrible. Marsha, you always have trouble with the stuff. The internet stuff. Coco, what are you going to do? Actually, anyone is interested in a bird, a Goffin's cockatoo that looks like Coco? There's one posted, Birdism. You guys know Birdism? Birdhism. She has comics, and she shared a bird that's looking for a home. Okay, yeah, no. And it looks, he looks like Coco. His name's Chuck or something. I'm still missing Newman. Newman! Where are you? You have the strawberry shortcake? Yes, a Coco doppelganger, for sure. I should take a good look for Newman. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm going to show you where he is, so I can get a picture. I'll even take YouTube with me. YouTube is a little trickier to carry around, so Izzy's not eating today. You guys see him? Newman, what are you doing? There we go. Got a picture. He can stay there, but I don't know. That plant might be poisonous. Let's put it in that window. And look at cars. Go look at cars. It's rush hour. All the cars are going home. Look at them all. Newman loves his cars. Hey, Newman. See, he loves his cars. Can't even see him. Oh, there he is. He blends in with the plant. It's rush hour, so they're ready to rock and roll. Okay, back to the two crazies. I said. Sid's upset because Newman's on the prowl. He does look tropical, doesn't he? I can't believe Coco chasing Rue out of here. You come out if you want. Coco's up. Come out and play. Night owl hour. Yeah, we're going to bring the dollhouse out. See what happens. Who watches birds when I go away? I have a pet sitter. Duncan's good. Okay, you come on the ground and play again. There you go. You play. You hop around. Oh, my soup's supposed to be ready. Oh, looks good. Looks good. I can't show it because we have a vegan in here. Vegan. Vegan. Here. Okay, stop with that, okay? You go here then. They're munching on zucchini. Yeah, that's Rue, Missy Rue. Okay, what do we got going on? So Izzy, if you missed this morning's live, you would have missed the story of what happened with Izzy. Yeah? Izzy's on my poop list right now. Okay, you guys all know my dog's bite, right? The dogs bite. They do. They always bit. They bit since we had them. They just bite. They're biters. They're reactive. They don't like people and they don't like pets. They just want us. Well, after Ellie passed away, cockatoos are very mischievous and busy. So after Ellie passed away in February, Izzy kind of changed her personality. She settled right down. She did have a nip or two at the trailer. Just a butt. Nothing serious, right? Just a butt pinch. Just a couple butt pinches. And then, so we had people over around the fire, and then this lady was there, and her husband wasn't there yet, but he was going to come, so we were all there, and then her husband shows up out of nowhere on a bike. It just kind of pops in, so it was kind of like, whoa! And then, so he was coming in, he said hi, and Izzy's not that, Izzy's kind of deaf and blind, right? So she probably didn't know he was there until he moved towards me. And she just went, boom, right to his leg and bit his leg. Yeah, and I've been replaying it over and over in my head. It's the worst feeling in the world when your dog bites. I'm telling you, don't ever get a dog that bites. Normally, with the two girls, we would leave them in the trailer, right? Because we know that we knew they bit. So we would leave them in the trailer. But Izzy's been so good, but she can't socialize anymore. She's done. Her party days are done. I'm afraid. Yeah, broke the skin. Izzy did. Yeah, broke the skin. He left. I put polysporin on it. He came back though, so that's good. And he stayed. And we put Izzy in. I still feel terrible about it. That'll probably be in my mind for the next year. Brad didn't see it. I saw it. So it's like over and over and over and over in my mind. I see it. Coco is pretty mischievous, and scoffing cockatoos. He was okay. I felt so bad though. He was an off-duty police officer, so I was like, ah. He was defending Sudoku. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. And everyone thinks she's the sweetest thing there, right? And they're all defending her. Oh, she was just making sure you were safe. She was just this and she's that. And I'm like, she isn't. She's still the bad girl that she's always been. Yeah, it's all good. I still feel bad, though. It could have been so much worse. Well, Brad and I were shocked. She was fast. Izzy, there's no arthritis with Izzy when she wants to bite. What's Monster about? He wasn't mad. He was good. I felt bad. I was mad. He wasn't mad. And he was a big guy, right? He had a big presence. Ugh. Is your concussion talking? Yeah, Izzy, what the hell, man? What's Monster about? Lisa's always looking for good Netflix. What's going on YouTube? I did. I closed the door to the bird room. I couldn't handle her ranting. See, and I was also saying this morning how the birds bite, but when dogs bite, it's totally different, right? Like if your bird bites, you're not going to get sued, and you're not going to be sent to the SPCA and put on the kill list. You're not going to have to move out of town. You're not going to get sued. Yeah, she's lucky she didn't get arrested. Oh, you're watching Bloodline now? Good. Do you like it? I can't believe not everyone has seen Bloodline. Yeah, Gina. No, she bites, and there's no excuse for it other than she's sketchy. Izzy's just sketchy, and she always has been. She's the worst one. I always say she's the scariest. She was the meanest one because Ellie was cute and everything and fluffy, but she told you when she was mad, right? She'd bark and bark and bark and let you know that she wasn't happy. Izzy, not a word, just silent. Zoom. Bite. When you have the flat perch, how do you keep it clean? Well, my birds don't really poop on their flat perches. Kiwi has one, but the other birds poop on it, so I just clean it off. The other birds poop. The other birds keep. Hey, Naomi, I haven't seen you around. Bloodline's it's one of those, like, tricky shows where it's like everyone's got an angle and there's secrets and deception, and it's all set in Key West, so the cinematography is, if you're not into story, at least you like the beautiful scenery. No, Izzy and Ellie are not friendly dogs at all. Where's Jordan? The red kryptonite doesn't kill, it causes random symptoms. She's a ninja assassin. I know I have a video on TikTok, but I know if I put it on Facebook and Instagram, it would get hit. It would get a lot of hate. So I thought, okay, is the hate worth $20? Because everyone's looking at it. No. Because I kind of defend her. I defend Izzy. Well, I wouldn't defend her. I'd have like a million. I'd have to answer a million questions. And, oh, dogs shouldn't bite, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Right, Coco? Birds shouldn't bite, but every animal in my house bites. Oh, you're having computer issues. Oh, okay. Well, Bloodline's on Netflix. I was talking about it a couple weeks ago, and it's really good. it's pretty intense, and there's a few seasons, so it gives you a lot of entertainment. Okay, how's my tomato thing doing? It's good. I don't know how long it's been in for. Well, it's been in 30 minutes, so things usually take about 45 minutes to cook. Although I am in a convection oven. You have to muzzle your chow. See, the thing is, Brad was always in denial. No, they'll be fine. I'm like, oh, they will not be fine. How many squabbles Brad and I had over the dogs? I was more, like, wary of him than he was. He always thought they'd be fine. When we first moved in here, we didn't have a fence, right? We didn't have a fence. A dog fence. It was open. And Brad says they're fine. They won't leave the yard. And I'm like, no, no. And sure enough, they go charging out and scared the heck out of this lady and her little white dog. And then the next day, some lady comes to my door. And she's like, she was the lady that Izzy scared. And she says, are you new in the neighborhood? I'm like, yes. Well, just going to let you know that we don't appreciate that sort of stuff around here. She threatened me with a baseball bat. She said, we hit these dogs, and then we hit the owners or something like that. I was like, I said, I saw red. I didn't see yellow. I saw red. She was threatening me and I saw red. And I'm like, get the F off my property. Don't you ever come here again. Blah, 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 blah. No one threatens me. And, yeah, I saw red. I was so mad. So mad. Well, let's go sit in here and listen to Rue. Okay, Rue, we're coming. Don't yell out the window. We're here right now, okay? Coco and I are here. Have no fear. Right, Coco? Oh, I can sit down. Nice. Sorry about the fan, though. So all you fan complainers. Yeah, I was mad. That's like, remember I got in a fight with well, not in a fight. I got upset with my friend. We talked about that 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was describing it to someone, and it was like, I saw red, but I talked myself down to yellow. You know when you go, okay, you guys know when you get triggered, right? You get kind of mad and you see red. Like you just go black out red. Not like you're gonna, hit somebody, but just mad. But there's always that spot where you can talk yourself down to seeing yellow only, and you can kind of, I'll talk myself down to yellow. You can have a dog that bites. Well, you gotta protect them from themselves, and that's why we have fence. That's why we take them their leash, so we don't really have. Well, they were really bad before, really bad. Like people couldn't even look at them, and they'd lunge at you. honestly, now that I think of it, that's always been their trigger. Is people putting their hand out in front of you and going to pet, right? Like, hand out to go pet them. That's gonna trigger. So maybe when he was reaching out to shake my hand, that's what triggered her. And the reason that triggers her is because when they were puppies, people would always want to pet them, and I thought that I would make the dogs, I'd pull the dogs from behind my legs and say, okay, here, you can pet them. But they learned quickly that if they barked and acted scary, the people would leave them alone. So, yeah, I'd take precautions. They're actually pretty good. I mean, I always said that if they ever hurt anyone, I'd be like, I'd be out of town. I'd go undercover, and I'd go out of town and move to a small town to protect my dog. I'm gonna lock it, leave them to papers too. Floyd used to do that. He was so cute. Remember Floyd? Is that a classic canine trigger? Really? Oh, Marsha, I thought of you. You know your dogs that you love? Thank you, Doreen. It's all bad when I see red. Luckily, it doesn't happen anymore. You don't have much to do with your neighbors. Izzy was protecting me. Anyways, I was on TikTok and, oh my god, I was like, okay. I was like, oh, what's this? This is cute. And it's this old border collie, like old. We're talking 16. Barely could walk. And his dad's like, come on, let's go look at the cattle. And he just slowly creeped his way over to the truck, and then his dad put him on a bed on the truck, and off he went for his daily cattle thing, right? But then I thought, oh, this is so sweet. And then I read it was like his last cattle ride, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't watch that. I'm just gonna put to sleep the next day. I'm on TikTok. Don't watch it, Marsha. Don't watch it. But he could barely walk. You know those dogs that are like super stiff? Like, they walk like they... Anyways, it was sad. Well, it was cute at first. Because the old farmer loved this dog, right? He was so nice to him. You had a press pass. You've been on NHL radio. Yeah, don't watch it. I wish I had a warning. They should do these warnings on videos. Trigger warning. And we'll be trigger warning everything, but we got trigger warning the animal ones. Right, Rue? You think Condo's a celebrity? I don't think so. I think Rue's the celebrity. Rue, are you the celebrity? So did everyone have a nice weekend? I'm a Rue-a-birdie. Has Rue bitten me? She bit me when I first got her. And then another time when I had to chase her down to put her in a carrier. I hate the chasing down. That's why I don't really put her in carriers. I don't have to. Any progress I make on her trusting me and then I go and chase her down, like that's ridiculous. canned applesauce. She needs a bath though. She's okay if she comes to me and I'm ready and I have like a towel on my lap or something, then I can wrap her up, give her a bath or whatever, but I'm not chasing her. Choo Choo bit me in the cheek. Nina, I was looking for that picture you were talking about. Can you send it to my email? Grouchy and molting. Your cheeks are drunk. Those little birds bite hard. Those parrotlets too, they bite hard. Worst bite I ever got was from a macaw though. The next one would have been Coco and Floyd. Oh, and the Amazon. Oh no, they're all bad. They were all bad. But the worst one was the macaw. Not Kiwi, another macaw. Yeah, the needle beaks. It's the different beak. Like there's like, what is it, 3-point? There's 3-point bites where there's like, they have the bottom beak and the top beak. Oh yeah, if you're joining, you didn't hear me at the beginning. There is a little Gotham's cockatoo that looks exactly like Coco for adoption in New Hampshire. You can find him on Birdism, BIRDHISM Facebook page. She shared the adoption link. It's just like Coco. You went to paint night and made paintings of our pets. You painted your rabbit. That's cute. Your budgie doesn't bite? Nice. Oh, mentions. Yeah, go look at it. Click on mentions. Okay. I'll find mentions tonight. So yeah, so if you're interested in that bird, the link is on Birdism, and it's a boy, Coco. Of course, they're not going to be the same personality as Coco. If you don't know birds, all birds have different personalities. Birdism Facebook. Shared the link. Bite when provoked. Don't bite, Marsha. Yeah, she's kind of damaged. She overpreens her feathers is what she does. You've only had budgies? Would you want a big bird, Mama? No to her leg exactly. Is there any drama? You guys, any bird drama going on pages? I saw Einstein had a broken blood feather, but what else? Any drama? Bird drama? I haven't seen the bird pages. There's always bird drama. you guys watch the, do you do any of the Googling of hashtag justice for Chevy? She needs it. She needs a bath. Einstein's feather. She's quiet, isn't she? She's a good girl. When I'm here, she's a good girl. Right, Coco? Put all these dishes, and I got foolish cooking still, Coco. So what am I making tonight? I made a barley stew. Vegans, close your ears, please. Close your ears. I made a beef barley stew. I'm gonna make a meatball soup. And I'm gonna make that Toscana soup from Caribas, the Italian sausage soup. And a tomato zucchini casserole. Because I'm eating only vegetables and protein. It's hot down there. Did a parrot survey. Wow. $50 gift card. Wild bird drama. They're snipping at each other. Don't you find it hard to watch the 100? Coco's on my lap. Paul is back. Swimming again? That's supposed to be really good. So Florida's hot, and California's getting hot. That's crazy. 100. I don't like 100. When are things supposed to start getting cooler? Does fruit? No, fruit's good. Vegetables, no dairy, no bread, only vegetables and what I'm gonna eat. We're going to 25 tomorrow in Canada? I'm done with the hot summer, by the way. I don't really need any hot summer. Rue's at my feet and Coco's mad. Vancouver Island's supposed to be at 25. I thought you were out here. No sugar or dairy or gluten. How bad of a hurricane? Anthony finally sold his mom's house. He was worried about hurricane season. So he got out. Coco has all these feathers coming in. It's crazy. Category 2 isn't bad, is it? A big one? Are you in Florida, Lenore? Category 3. Yes, you did it. You finally sold it. guess it takes a while for you. If you lose a parent, it's hard to sell their house and stuff like that, eh? Go through all that. Pretty final. It's coming to North Carolina, the hurricane. You have hurricane windows and doors. Are you in hurricane area too, Marsha? Yeah, bittersweet, but it's good. Well, you're not going to be driving through a hurricane, are you, Condo? Not your way. Oh, that's good. Good. It's considered to be a major hurricane, so it's going to pick up steam, you think? I tell you, the worst one was that one in New Orleans. That was a horrific thing to watch unfold. You guys remember that? It was horrific. So that's why I always compare all hurricanes to that one, and then there's the one that kind of drowned out Key West. They're not that bad, then I think, oh, it's survivable. It's supposed to be 150 miles. Oh, it's hard driving in the pouring rain. It sucks to get rid of anything belonging to a parent. Yeah. You still have most of her stuff. It is hard. I have a lot of stuff. Anthony listens. I have a lot of stuff from my mom's. I have a huge stamp collection of my dad's. Giant stamp collection. We're talking like big bins. 8 big bins of them. I could take it somewhere to get it assessed or whatever, but I'm scared someone's going to rip me off and say that these stamps aren't worth anything. How do you find a reputable stamp person? You're flying to Charlotte. No, we don't have weather like that. I think the only weather that I would be afraid of here would be a big ice storm. You guys remember that one in Quebec? It's a huge ice storm, and it froze all the electrical wires, and they were without electricity for like 4 weeks in the middle of winter. So that's kind of what I'm afraid of out here in terms of weather. We're safe pretty much everywhere, everything else. Like, I don't think we have electric heat. We have a furnace. Pay to have Sotheby's appraise it? So you have to go with like a reputable person. So you not living dangerously, it's not using a napkin? I dropped mustard on my pink sweatshirt this weekend. I feel you. Yeah, you're right. In Quebec, there was this huge ice storm, probably 15 maybe years ago, maybe 20. And the whole province was like frozen. Earthquakes, not really afraid of them. When's their Thanksgiving? 2 weeks, I think? 2 weekends? Electricity is kind of the only thing I'm really not excited about. Earthquakes? I don't really worry about them though. You're not even in a tall building, are you, Naomi? Yes, my brother comes this weekend. But he's absolutely not a type that would be on camera. Absolutely not. But like an earthquake, say we have an earthquake here. I mean, our house, I mean, we're not going to fall far. 1.5 stories up. Good night, Nina. Yes, so, oh, but you have the tsunami or no? Did you have a tsunami, Naomi? It sounds like a toxic household condo. Is Ani gonna get better, condo? I worry about her and Ani. Here in Western MA, it was a snowstorm in 1989, 3 inches per hour for like 10 hours straight. But did you have to dig out? Oh, I should get my tomato thing. Hold on. Oh, that's burning. Needs salt. Needs salt. The tomatoes just need casserole. Looks good, eh? Cock-a-doodle-roo. That's cute, Beth. October 4th, that storm? The 1988, I see you, Billy. 1988 earthquake. No, not that I know of. You went to the doctor. That is a tomato and zucchini casserole. With panko breadcrumbs on top. It's easy. That's going to be for my lunches. Basically, it's tomatoes and zucchinis layered with a little bit of cheese and topped with panko breadcrumbs with butter and Parmesan. It's, okay, basically it's, I sliced like 1.5 zucchinis and about 6 tomatoes. I put a little bit of cheese. See, it gets tomatoey. I layered a little bit of cheese on top, and then I had tomatoes. Then zucchini, then tomatoes, and then breadcrumbs. Or panko breadcrumbs with butter and Parmesan and Italian seasoning. It's just simple. That's going to be my lunches, right, Rue? There was an earthquake in London? I of mine grew up in London, so an earthquake suddenly happened right in front of her. Oh my God, that'd be terrible. It is easy. It's healthy. I just used just like shredded cheese in the grocery store, just a bit of cheddar, mixed cheddar, and I didn't use a lot of cheese. I don't like a lot of cheese, so I just used a little bit, probably about maybe 2/3 of a cup of cheese. Just use Italian seasoning. I think mine should go back in. It needs to go back in. It's not tender enough and bubbly enough. My mom used to make that. That's really good leftovers. And then my other, do you want to see my beef barley soup? Which is unreal. This is one of my, I used to make soups where I used to work. I used to have to make fresh soup every day. I love soup, but don't look. Close your eyes. If you're don't eat meat. This is barley. Lots of tomatoes. Lots of carrots, onions, and celery sauteed. I removed them and then I sauteed a little bit of steamed beef. And then added it all together. Added some broth. And then just a tiny bit of, the barley always gets me. Like, I know you always use a little, tiny bit of barley. Otherwise it just takes up the whole thing. Carrot foil. You made French onion. Yeah, I have French onion and chicken noodles. I think I'm going to make tonight I'm going to make a meatball soup. And what's the other one I'm going to make? Oh, the Italian from Caribas. It's like a lentil Italian sausage soup. I could eat soup all the time. Yeah, cookie pathway. What do I track on that map? Well, I was supposed to track followers, but then I asked all these followers where they're from. And then there's ended up being like 1,000, 1,200 comments, and I'm like, I can't. I can't put them on the map. The people kept saying where they're from twice. Coco wants some whatever I'm eating. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I gotta finish cooking. Coco's hungry. Birds are yelling. Clean the house. Clean the cages. So good night, everyone. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the super chat and the stars. You guys are great. Make sure you hit like and share and everything. Good night, everyone. Good night.